Hello there. Hope you are doing well. So here we move to the next question from the same passage. Uh, as you must have gone through the text, so let's move directly to the question. So what does the question ask here? The author is the least likely. The author is least likely to agree with which of the following regarding his work, right? And the options are: Goffman's work provides a penetrating insight into the nature of interpersonal interaction and institution. Right, that is the first one. Second one is indicated Goffman's dramaturgical approach limit the application of his finding to the larger social world. Then the third one is called as Goffman's work is based upon uncommon analytical rigor and relies on anecdotal methodology. Now, if you talk about that, the question asks about what? Which statement the author is least likely to agree with, right? Regarding Goffman's work. Now, if I go for the first option, what does the first option say? Goffman's work provides a penetrating insight, right, into the nature of interpersonal interaction and institution. So, option one, that uh, the pa- the passage supports this statement, indicating that what Goffman's work does provide penetrating insight into interpersonal interaction and institution as for the passage, right? So, whereas option two stated Goffman's dramaturgical approach limits the application of his finding to the larger social world. Now, this one, the passage acknowledges this criticism, suggesting that Goffman's dramaturgical approach limits the application of his finding to the larger social world. The author is likely to agree with this criticism, right? You can say that. Option three, but here it is asked about what? Least likely to agree. Now, option three stated what? Goffman's work is based upon uncommon analytical rigor and depends on anecdotal methodology. This one also, the passage supports this statement, mentioning Goffman's uncommon analytical rigor, right? Um, in the passage. So, hence, we can consider option one, two, three. They all are means likely to agree with which of agree with the following work. But if I look into the option four, Goffman's focus on mundane interaction strongly opposes the exploration of macro theoretical concept. Right now, if I observe this, what I can find out that the passage doesn't explicitly, you can say that explicitly, uh, you can say, mentions or called as the states that Goffman's focus opposes macro theoretical, right? The work of macro theoretic theorist, or you can say macro theoretical concepts, while it suggests reconcile, isn't it? So it is clearly stated that by limiting his work to dramaturgical study, however, Goffman eliminate the possibility of applying the activities of the mundane world to the larger social world, a problem that may be reconciled by examining concepts employed in the book through the work of macro theorist, isn't it? So in that case, it suggests reconciling Goffman's concept with macro theoretical ideas. It doesn't indicate opposition. Doesn't indicate what? Oppositions. Uh, Oppositions, right? Therefore, the author is least likely to agree with this statement, isn't it? So you can say that the option four, which is stated about Goffman's focus on mundane interaction, strongly opposes the exploration of macro theoretical concepts. So this option will be considered as the true answer to it. So hence we can say option four will be the correct one. I hope you understood this. That's all. Thank you.